Oh, shoot. Hello, hello. We're just getting set up, so make yourself comfortable. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, test. Test, test, test. Okay. Hi, Diane. Hello, Mark. All right, so find a comfortable spot to sit in. You can sit with your legs straight or crossed, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight. And we're going to begin with breathing. So sit up straight, and we're just going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And when you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Try and fill your lungs completely with air. And as you exhale, try and exhale out all of the air. With each inhale, imagine your spine is getting longer and your head is reaching up toward the ceiling. And with each exhale, relaxing your shoulders. Breathing naturally, inhaling and exhaling when you're ready. Now on the next inhale, inhale and lift your arms and hands above your head, palms together, and then exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. Try and synchronize your breath with your movement, inhaling up and exhaling down, breathing through our nose. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and allow all of the air to be released on the exhale. When you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, your navel contracts toward your spine. Now on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right side As we exhale and lower our arms and hands down, continue breathing through your nose. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you lower your arms and hands down. Inhaling to the center, exhaling to the side. Move with your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now bring the palms of your hands together and interlace your fingers. Bring your forearms together and lift your elbows so that you're looking at your thumbs. And from here, we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating, breathing through our nose, and flexing our wrists as much as we can as we make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling. Breathing through our nose, slowly rotating. Now notice the direction of your circle, and now move in the opposite direction. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest with your forearms parallel to the floor. Take a moment to breathe. Now from here, we're going to keep the palms of our hands together, pressing our hands together. We're going to inhale and reach as far up as we can, and then exhale, coming back down at the very end of the exhale, pointing our fingertips down, flexing our wrists as much as we can. When you're ready to inhale, reverse and reach your hands up. Follow your breath when you're ready to inhale and exhale. Move with your breathing, inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time. And when you're done, just pause with your hands in prayer posture. Now straighten your arms out in front, palms facing each other. And we're going to inhale and reach our hands as far back as we can. And then exhale, wrap your arms around, grab your shoulder blades with your hands, and lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin and inhale, reach as far back as you can. And exhale, place the opposite arm on top. As you reach around, grab your shoulder blades and lower your chin to your chest, breathing through your nose. Now lift your chin and inhale one more time, reaching back, and then exhale, bring your hands down in front of you. Now we're going to get up in a tabletop position, which is on all fours. Spread your fingers wide. Place your hands under your shoulders. Place your knees under your hips. Make sure your knees and hands are spread wide enough to support your body. We're going to do cat-cow, so check that your index finger is facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. We're going to do cat-cow. Our head moves last. So to begin, we're going to inhale and arch our lower spine and then lift our head at the end of the inhale. And then exhale, we're going to push our upper spine toward the ceiling as we tighten our gluteal muscles and lower our head at the very end. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your head, keeping the arms straight as we do this. Exhaling, tighten the gluteals, pull the navel in toward your spine and lower your head. Moving our spine. Keeping the arms straight. Head moves last. One more time in each direction. And then pause in a neutral position with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left hand and arm up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, take our left hand and arm under our right as we relax our left shoulder and left ear down on the ground on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, reach, lift, twist. And when you're ready to exhale, come on down and relax down. Move with your breathing, inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left arm and shoulder and ear on the ground and breathe. If you'd like to lift your right arm up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back, grabbing your left hip with your right hand, relaxing your shoulders, breathing through your nose. Top of your shoulder should be on the ground. Try and get your shoulder on the ground before your head. Experiment with your arm. You may need to move your palm of your hand up more toward your head. Straightening out the arm. Straightening out the arm. If your right arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the mat for support. And then inhale, reach your hand up one more time, and exhale back down to tabletop position. We're going to switch to the right side. So go ahead and lift your right hand, reaching for the ceiling, and exhale as we bring our right arm and shoulder down to the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach, lift, and twist. And exhale when you're ready, coming all the way down. Inhaling up when you're ready. And exhaling down. Our arm is straight. It's under our other arm. Our shoulder is on the ground. Straightening the arm. So the arm would be over here, and you straighten the elbow. There you go. That's good. Now in the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and ear on the ground and relax. If you'd like, you can lift your left hand up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back, grabbing your right hip. Breathe through your nose. Try and relax your shoulders. If your left hand is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the ground. And then inhale one more time, reaching and twisting, and exhale back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So pull your navel in toward your spine and walk your hands forward, opening up your armpits and lower your torso and your head down, breathing through your nose. Check that your knees are under your hips and imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands, relaxing your shoulders. Breathing through our nose. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And now we're going to relax in child's pose. So spread your knees wide, bring your feet together, sit your hips back on the heels of your feet, and lower your torso and forehead down as far as you can to the ground. Breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to a tabletop position. And from here, you can do puppy pose again, or we're going to do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, make sure your index finger of your hands are pointing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward. Get onto the balls of your toes, and we're going to push the floor away and lift our hips toward the ceiling, and then lift our heels off the ground, alternating, stretching the backs of our legs, breathing through our nose, relaxing our shoulders. Similar to puppy pose, we're pushing the floor away, opening up our chest and shoulder area. Relaxing your head and shoulders. And release. And you can walk slowly to the front of your mat, bend your knees, and inhale as you reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale your hands down by your side. Now at the front of your mat, spread your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart so that your feet are under your hips. Now inhale and reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and then exhale them down. Now as you inhale, lift your chest and exhale down. Now this time we're going to inhale, reaching up, and this time pull our navel in as we swan dive down, bending forward and placing our hands on the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees and stretch the backs of your legs. You can place your hands on the floor. And then we're going to step our right foot back. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, inhale up into Warrior One. Keeping the left knee bent over the left ankle. The right leg is straight. Our hips and torso are facing forward. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. You can gaze up at the ceiling or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. Take long, deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And make sure your feet are wide enough apart so that when you step back, you keep your balance. Now again, inhale, reaching up, and we're going to swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down, stretching the backs of our legs, bending our knees. Place your hands on the floor and step your left foot back, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle. Inhale up into warrior one. Breathing through your nose. So the right knee should be above the right ankle. Our left leg is straight. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you tilt over and put your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward, bend your knees, and inhale, reaching up, palms together above your head, and exhale, your hands down by your side. So again, we're going to inhale, reaching up, and swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway, and relax down, bending, stretching the backs of our legs. Now step your right foot back, and inhale up into warrior one with your hands in prayer posture, breathing through your nose. Now from here, inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and then exhale, bring your arms parallel to the floor as you turn your torso to face the right side of the room. Adjust your right foot so it's pointing more out toward the right side. Our hips and torso are facing the right, and you can turn your head to gaze out over your left fingertips. Make sure your left knee is bent over your left ankle. And then straighten out the left leg. And we're going to, give me one moment here, got a cramp in my leg. We're going to inhale and exhale, reaching forward, and lower the left hand down to the left shin. Take your right hand and place it on your right hip. And then turn your torso to the right side of the room. Try and turn your torso as much as you can so that your right shoulder is above your left shoulder. Try to relax your left hand and not grab and put all of the weight of your body in your left hand, but have a gentle just placement of your hand on your shin. And then from here, you can lift your right arm straight up toward the ceiling, straighten out the arm, and if you want to go further, you can lower your left hand down to the mat or onto a block or a book. And this is a triangle pose. So again, our body, our torso should be facing sideways. Breathing through our nose. And then inhale, bend your left knee as you bring your arms back parallel to the floor. And then inhale as you swing your right arm forward, adjust your right foot and your hips and your torso to face forward now, reaching up toward the ceiling and exhaling, bending down, placing your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Step the right foot forward, inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in as you inhale, your hands above your head, palms together, and exhale your hands down. Now again, we're going to inhale, reaching up and swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Placing your hands on the floor, step the left foot back, keeping the right knee bent over the right ankle. Inhale when you're ready, coming up into warrior one, breathing through your nose. So again, the right knee should be bent over the right ankle. Left leg is straight. And from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale as we lower our arms, turn our torso, our hips, and our left foot to the left side of the room. Lower the arms so that they're parallel to the floor. Lift your chest, bring your shoulder blades together as you lower your shoulders and gaze out over your right fingertips. Breathing through your nose. Now straighten out the right leg. Inhale and reach forward as you lower your right hand down to your right shin. Just relax it there. Take your left hand to your left hip. And from here, our torso will turn to the left side of the room so that our left shoulder is above our right shoulder. Then if you'd like, you can lift your left arm straight up toward the ceiling. And if you want to go further, you can take your right hand down to the floor or onto a block or book for support. And then bend your right knee as you inhale and come back up to warrior two. Arms parallel to the floor. And then inhale as you bring your left arm and your hip and your torso. Adjust your left foot so you're facing forward. Inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. And exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees as we inhale and reach our hands up, palms together above your head. Exhale your hands down by your side. All right. Now we're going to have a seat on the ground. I'm going to turn sideways. Bring your feet in front of you, your legs in front of you, straight in front of you. Toes in the air. Now bring your arms to your side. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale down. This time, before we do the next thing, I want to point out your neck and spine are parallel to each other right now, and that's how we want to keep them. So inhale, reaching your hands up, and exhale, move your torso as far forward as you can, and then lower your hands down to where you can grab them. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Try not to collapse your chest. Lift your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And with each exhale, allow your body to relax. If you can come more forward, that's fine. If not, stay where you are and breathe. Fill your lungs completely with air. Try not to bend your head, but allow your torso to come forward. Fill your lungs completely with air and allow your breath to help guide you down. Relaxing your hands, relaxing your legs. Try not to force yourself down, but breathe yourself down. And then inhale, coming back up. From here, we're going to spread our feet, our legs wide. Place your hands behind you with your fingertips pointing away. Lift your chest toward the ceiling. Take a breath, inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, again, we want to keep our spine and neck in alignment. So go ahead and inhale through your nose and exhale as you allow your torso to come forward, using your hands to help guide you forward. Inhale, and with each exhale, come forward. Go as far as you can and just breathe. If you'd like, you can bring your arms in front. Try not to bend your head, but allow your torso to come forward. If you'd like to hold on to the edges of your feet or your toes, you could do that as well. But breathe, take long, deep breaths. Fill your lungs completely with air and exhale out all of the air. And then inhale, coming back up. Bring your feet together, lifting your knees up and down. Now take your left foot to the outside of your right thigh, so your left knee is in the air. Take your left hand behind you for support and sit up straight. Lift your chest toward the ceiling. And take your right arm to the right side. Now take a deep breath through your nose. And exhale as you take your right arm, wrap it around the top of your left knee and turn your torso to the left side. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale with a straight spine. Allow your body to rotate as much as you can. If you'd like to take your left hand behind your torso and grab your right hip, you can do that as well. Inhaling and exhaling, gently rotating. And then release, come all the way around to the right side. Release your legs, lift your knees gently up and down. And now keeping the left leg straight on the ground, take your right foot to the outside of your left thigh, keeping your right knee in the air. Take your right hand behind you for support, sit up straight. Take your left arm to the left side of your body. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And exhale as you take your left arm, wrap it around the top of your right knee and turn your torso to the right side. Inhaling with a straight spine and exhaling with a straight spine. If you'd like to take your right hand behind your torso, grabbing your left hip, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Gently rotating and twisting. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And release, come all the way around to the left side, and then release your legs. Lift your knees up and down gently. And then come to the front of your mat with your knees bent. Pull your navel in, move your arms parallel to the floor, and slowly come down with your spine on the ground. And move your arms parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now move your feet under your knees. Walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And then exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Our knees are relaxing to the left side, and we're gazing at our right palm of our hand. Breathing through our nose. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center. And exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left palm. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Knees relaxed to the right side, and our head turned and gazing at our left palm of our hand. Take long, deep breaths. And release, bring your knees and head back to the center. And bring your arms down next to your torso. Keeping the knees in the air. We're going to lift our left foot up toward the ceiling and take our left ankle above our right knee. Take your left hand and place it on your left thigh and gently push your left thigh away. Relaxing our hips, breathing through our nose. And release. Now, lift your right foot off the ground. Take your hands between your legs and under your right thigh. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Make sure your feet are relaxed. Inhale through your nose. And exhale as you gently pull your right thigh toward you and use your left elbow or left forearm to push your left thigh away. So we're pulling with each exhale our right thigh toward us, at the same time pushing our left thigh away, relaxing your feet. Take long, deep breaths. And release, lower your right foot down to the ground and lift your left foot up toward the ceiling. Make a circle with your ankles, rotating your foot in one direction and then in the other. And then lower your left foot down with your left knee in the air. Now lift your right foot up toward the ceiling and take your right ankle above your left knee. And then take your right hand and push against your right thigh, pushing it away, breathing through your nose, relaxing your hips. And release. Now lift your left foot off the ground. Take your hands between your legs and behind your left thigh. Interlace your fingers. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale as you gently pull your left thigh toward you, and at the same time, use your right elbow or right forearm to push your right thigh away. So we're pulling our left thigh toward us, and at the same time, pushing our right thigh away. Relaxing your feet. And release, lower your left foot down, release your hands, and then stretch your right foot up toward the ceiling. Make a circle with your right foot, rotating your ankle in one direction and then in the other. And then lower your right foot down. Now lift both feet and your hands into the air, and we're going to grab the outer edges of our feet and pull our feet down into happy baby pose so our knees are on the outside of our shoulders, and rock back and forth, giving your spine a nice massage. You can also rock up and down if you'd like. Relaxing your spine, breathing through your nose. If you lift your feet up and down, that'll help you rock side to side. Releasing any tension you feel in your spine. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale your feet up and hands up toward the ceiling and lower them down to the ground. Adjust your body so that you're on your mat and comfortable. If you need to cover yourself, we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. We're going to close our eyes and focus on our breathing. Separate the heels of your feet and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms 4 or 5 inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your biceps and triceps, your forearms, your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees and calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body. Take long, deep breaths. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then move your hands above your head and stretch your body. When you're ready, bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. We'll end the practice by breathing 3 times. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale with a strong exhale with our mouth open wide. We're going to inhale as we lift our arms and hands up above our head. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll do a final breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you Monday.